What's up, y'all? Got another motherfucking video today. Yeah. Got another one today. And today, I definitely got my watermelon today, and I took some bites out there though, you know. But this video today gonna be a little different. It's gonna be a reaction to a reaction, goddamn. So I'm re-reacting to some shit, you dig? It's from my boy Astro Dior. Shout out Dior, Much love to you. You know what I'm saying? It beats hard too, bro. You make some hard beats. But this right here is a little different. The title of this motherfucker is He Didn't Let His Girlfriend Move In and She Crashed Out. Due to the fact this watermelon right here is hitting so good and I don't want it to waste, you know what I'm saying, and be cold and all that type shit. I'm gonna get back to this. And I'm gonna hit this video. But love to all the supporters, all the ones watching. We trying to keep this shit going. Tap in with me.
I'm gonna end up in my car, living in my car, so I was being actually homeless. And he goes, well, plenty of millionaires have lived in their car. So I ghosted my boyfriend on New Year's Eve, and I have not spoken to him.
Ghosted.
Before I get into this,
Bro, ghosting is... and coming from a nigga that has ghosted years ago, I was fucking in high school or some shit. Well, nah. Sometimes, okay, I was about to talk to you. Sometimes it might be necessary. Sorry. It might be necessary. Sometimes you it's just some egregious bullshit that you gotta say, I'm gone. I'm gone. Trust.
I just want to say that me and my boyfriend, we have been together for a year. Well, almost a year, 11 months. A year on February 2nd, we will have been together. Okay? My boyfriend is also 34, grown man. He also is a homeowner, has a pretty good job, and also has a business that he's starting. So let's start there, right? So recently, obviously, like you all have known, I have become unemployed. And I have not been able to find a job. I have put in like 30 applications today. I've got nothing, like barely even an interview. I've gone on 2 interviews. So I've been...
If you struggling to get jobs right now and you have an idea of being a content creator, go ahead and try and do it, bro. Right now is the time. 2025 is the easiest year for you to become one.
You see what I got going.
If this is your situation, you kind of struggling to get jobs, but you really want to be like a content creator, do it, my nigga. Because now is that time.
I agree.
And I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. Okay. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna keep it together for this. I'm not gonna get stressed out. I no longer have the funds to afford these bills. It's something so crazy about having hundreds of thousands of dollars one day and then the next day having nothing. But that's what's going on right now. And so I
hundreds of thousands
with my man, and I go, hey, I'm gonna need to
Pause. She said she lost 100,000 from where I took it in a day. So she just had roughly 100,000 in her account. Woke up, checked the account again, fucked up. That's crazy. That's for sure crazy. Back to the video.
Stay with you for a little while I get myself together. Like, I don't have anything on the rent, and so I'm gonna need to move with you while I get myself together. Mind you, I said he has his own house, his own 3-bedroom apartment in a nice neighborhood.
He got his own house, 3-bedroom.
Pause though. I already don't like how you approach the situation. You making it seem like off rip based off your energy and how I'm reading you. You making it seem like, bro, got to do this. Like, you not giving him no room to bless you because you telling him he got to do it. That's the energy you giving up. But I'm reading it. I could be wrong. So back to the video.
Apartment in a nice hit. These are 2. He got 2, a house and a 3-bedroom apartment. Or she said, "Oh, that's the crib." Okay, he's got his own 3-bedroom apartment.
He also has a best friend. His best friend lives with him, mind you, and has been living with him for however many years. He's lived there almost the whole time he's lived there. And so I'm like, if his best friend can live with him, why not his girlfriend, you know? So I'm like, hey, I need a place to stay. Which honestly, in hindsight, I should have even have to ask for that. He knew I was struggling. He should have said, hey, let me take something off of your plate. Like, come.
After 1 year, 1 year.
1 year.
I mean, that's heavy, man. Moving somebody into your space. 1 year. Now you living with me. That's
heavy.
Quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's a lot of, like, trust me, I know you can really be in real love with somebody at 1 year.
Yeah, it's possible.
But it take time.
It's risky.
It takes time to really understand somebody and fully say, okay, this is the person I'm going to start moving along with. And and this is that. And the third, 1 year, sheesh.
That you can breathe and get this. If he really cared about me, he would have said that, but he didn't. He sat there and he watched me struggle, and then watched me get to the point where I was like, hey, I just need a break. Like, I'm literally so depressed. I'm losing my mind. I can't find anything. Can you please help me? And he said no. He said no. He said, no, you cannot live with me. Mind you, living with him is free. Doesn't cost him anything. He said no.
How you know that?
I can't live with him. At first, he goes, oh, I like that we have our own places to retreat to when we get into our arguments. And wrong answer. Number one, when we get into arguments, we never leave. Like, we stay in the same room and we continue to talk it out until we work it through, which I think is a really good habit that we have and a really good green flag that we have in our relationship. Yes, do we get into arguments? So does everyone. Yes, do I lose my cool? I'm a woman, but I rein it back in and we figure it out, and nobody goes home. So that's a weird thing to say. We've never even done that. Second of all, that's like a problem to me, not a solution. When we get into arguments, we should not be leaving, because what happens when we get married? There is no way to go. We both live in the same house. So maybe that's not a good habit to start. Being that we have not started yet, maybe let's not start that now. On our very first date, I told him that I wanted to be engaged within a year. I said, after a year, I want to be engaged. He said that's plenty of enough time for someone to know whether or not they want to get married or not. This is what he said.
For sure.
Okay.
That's what he said.
With that info.
He said that.
With that info.
Yeah, it changes things. It changes things.
With that info.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I understand why. If he agreed to that, I understand why. When she asked that question, he, you know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of threw her off because it's like, oh shit, I thought we had a. Okay. All right, there you go.
We have talked about it, I shit you not, probably 10 times throughout this year, and never once did he say, I don't think this is going well enough for that to be a realistic goal anymore.
Real quick, I want to mention I got this new channel, Astral Dior Archives. Basically here, I'm going to just be doing a lot of yapping, whether it's ranting about a certain topic that's going on or giving some motivation, putting a little bit of vlogs in there as well, moving around at the gym, just doing new things, new types of content. So if you're going to like that and you want to tap in and see more of me kind of in outside realm, pull up, come follow me, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all for everything y'all do for me. This year is going to be great. That being said, man, let's get straight to the video.
Never once did he say, hey, like, let's pump the brakes. I don't think that we're doing that well for it to get to that. So I'm thinking we're doing well. We're on schedule. After a year or a year and a half, we'll probably get engaged. Then he goes, I don't think I'm going to live with someone again until I'm married to them. Which is some new boundary that he literally just made up, because he's never said that the whole time we've been together. And I go...
Pause. Right now in my life, I'm not thinking about marriage at all. But if I was to move a woman inside of my space, like she stay with me or we stay together, some to 8 times out of 10, that's the woman I can see myself marrying, for sure. For sure. If anybody else, the one she staying with me, so yeah. But that take time. Like, I got to know you first before I start having that feeling after we done move together. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? But who's to say? Everybody's situation different. Back to the video.
You don't want to live with her until until they get married. I guess. I mean, to each his own, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? For me,
That what I'm saying.
I need to. I ain't gonna lie.
Each his own.
I kind of need to know how you are
For sure.
while we in the same crib. 'Cause
sure.
those are two different, like, those are two different things. When somebody's living with you and not like when you the day to day.
That's why you got to spend the night with
Where
motherfuckers for a
you
couple
moving
nights.
around
like,
and
spend
she
the
might
night
leave
with
this
them and see what
around,
they
or she don't like how you
come
leave
through
this
more,
around,
like,
or you
but
done
staying
put
with
the
them
toilet
is
seat
just
down, or
like-
you left a little bit of piss on the seat, and she don't like that, like the
You
day
know
to
what I'm
day
saying?
shit.
It different.
You feel me? I kind of need to see that before we lock this shit in. I ain't gonna lie. But I understand if you if you think, you know, the other way. You feel me? I feel like there's pros and cons to both. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
maybe
to each
it's
his
not a
own.
good idea
It is.
that you live with someone after you already got married to them, because what if you guys are not compatible to live together and you don't know that until after you're already married? Then what? That's really
Right.
dumb, actually. And so I'm like, okay, that's a completely new thing, but granted, it's been a year. We set our goal for a year. Are we going to get married? And he goes, no, that was your goal. Since when was this my goal? It was my goal, but like, I thought we were in agreement because you never said that we weren't in agreement. Clearly, I made all this up in my head, and
I will say this. I feel like she relied on that too much. Like, I know
Yeah.
mind you, this is a 1 year. Like, her expectation of being married
This
within
is.
a year with a nigga, that was already kind of
I'm
wild.
saying
Like,
1
okay,
year.
we gonna marry this. I'm like, I want to be married to a nigga in a year, and he's like, okay, like niggas ain't like, bro. I know people who were one way. I'm just talking about my partners who was one way, and each year was a totally different individual. Like, you did not recognize him each year that was going
For
for it.
sure.
Like, niggas change,
That's a
and
fact.
especially you don't know a nigga in 1 year.
No cap.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can spend a lot of time, but people are, you know what I'm saying? You need time. So that was already a kind of crazy expectation, but she put a lot of faith into that without being like, okay, it's a possibility that this could not happen. And, you know, and I know it's tough because she probably was thinking like, you know, everything's going so good, but it's also like, man, you know, until you like, it's clear, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of guy where I want to take care of my woman to the point she ain't got to pay for nothing. Like, I want to be the nigga that's handling everything. That's how I move. You know what I'm saying? Once you niggas got to see that before she start just jumping and
no
shit.
cap.
I ain't gonna
Well, I
lie.
just
this
start
was
doing
never a
that.
goal. I just
Fuck
thought it was a
you,
goal
man, for
because
real.
I continuously
No cap.
talked about it.
That's how that goes.
He never said that it was unrealistic. As a matter of fact, he said the quite opposite.
Come in.
Pause. With that being said, and give me a second, I gotta do something. Hold on. Alright, I'm back, y'all. Had to get some shit straight. Round 2 for this motherfucker too. But we left off at, okay, she figured out, he said that was her goal. He said that was her goal. He said that was her goal. Back to the video.
Nah, I'm straight. I'll let you know if I do. Hopefully I cut
And
that
it
out.
was a realistic goal to have.
probably
And
didn't.
never once, as we neared to the end of that year, did he ever say, hey, I don't think we're close to being married. So imagine my surprise when he says, I don't think we're close to being married. We still have things to figure out. Because a couple of nights ago, I got super irritated at him and yelled at him and told him to leave my house. And
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. So we doing shit like that. Like, I've never experienced get out of my leave. Never experienced that, and that definitely would have threw me off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that would have fucked me up. Like, this shit, you're not telling us shit. Right now, you just did, but there's certain things that nigga definitely probably was like that at first, And then as shit started unfolding, he was like, and then you say, "Hey, I need to stay with you." And that nigga was like, "Whoa, hold on, you is not hold on."
Apparently, that's enough of a reason for him to be like, "Whoa, I don't want to marry her."
It was the other shit too.
All right.
That we didn't know about.
So yeah, and so I said, hey, I'm actually scared that I'm gonna be homeless because I said I'm actually thinking I'm gonna be homeless because I don't have a job, and you still keep coming, and I can't do it no more. I'm tapped out of resources, and I think I'm gonna end up, if you don't let me live with you, I'm gonna end up in my car, living in my car, something like being actually homeless. And he goes, well, plenty of millionaires have lived in their car.
It's how you saying it, like you're not really home.
God damn. We all have to be honest. That's flawed. That's flawed. This your girl, right?
Yeah.
We're in a relationship. We've been in a relationship for a year. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask. There's no, like, you don't have no family.
Yeah,
like, there's no family you can stay with. You know, I can. Well, how much is your rent?
I'm sure he ain't just
Okay, I can
outright
put up
just
this
say
much. You
that.
think you
I'm
can
sure
come up
that
with
you
the other bid?
Yeah. So
But
you
if
said
I'm
that
really
first.
not, you know what I'm saying? And
Like, you got
okay,
options, like,
what? Okay, what are some other options?
right.
That nigga said. So plenty of millionaires had to sleep in their car.
I don't think he went straight to that. I think that's just her doing that. She trying to go to that.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, he flawed for that. That's fucked up. I know that fucked her head up.
So basically he said, yeah, no, I'm not going to help you. I'm sorry that you're dealing with this. I know it's hard, but basically he told me that you never really do have anybody to depend on, and you come alone in this world, and you are your own person, and you should be your number one priority because nobody else is going to be dependable, which I translated to, he is not someone I can depend on. Why would I ever marry someone that I can't depend on? I'm a dependable person. I've had friends that I've let stay with me, that I've given
I mean, he got friends. He got a friend staying with him.
a place to stay for free. That I've been able to like say, hey, you can lean on me. Like, don't worry about nothing. Take a break. I got you. So if I can be dependable to my friends, you can be dependable to
You
your
can't
girlfriend.
expect.
That's
Not
all I'm
everything
saying.
else.
That's
Yeah,
why I
because
said
women in this
that.
world
She
alone,
expected
but
a lot.
relationships are the whole reason of everything. You should be able to depend on the people around you, on your community. They should be people that you can say, hey, you do owe a responsibility to the people you love and the people you care about. And apparently he doesn't think that way.
That's
I
not
don't
what
think I
he
can be in a
said.
relationship with someone who doesn't think that way. And so I decided that I kind of ghosted him. I just stopped talking to him, and I probably will never speak to him again. That really turned me off. And yeah, that's why I broke up with my boyfriend, because he said it was okay that I be homeless. I should be homeless while he goes home to his 3-bedroom house in a nice neighborhood and rubs his feet together under his nice
Sound like she
comforter
hating.
set, his nice sheets
Oh yeah, she is not
set,
happy.
and watches his 70-inch TV on the wall. And
Oh, that nigga live. He cool.
Yeah,
he
he
chilling.
chilling.
For
He
real. I know
on-
he in his bed.
Hey, know what
It's
I'm
cold. It
saying?
just got cold too. He in the bed. Ooh. You know when you
Bruh
get in the
ain't
bed,
just-
it's
I'm sure his partner
ooh,
ain't
you
just
get
living there
high.
for free.
You cut the
I'm
TV
sure he
on
ain't.
and you lay back, fall asleep. You don't even
I'm
watch. You don't
sure
even
he
get
ain't.
through the first episode of the show. You fall asleep
Niggas
for
don't
10
like
minutes.
niggas like that.
That's how he live.
twiddles his
Yeah,
thumbs
you been how
together
you
while
staying
I'm
up.
out in my car in the cold. Talking about he's gonna give me a blanket for Christmas so I don't be cold. You gonna get you a new bitch for Christmas? I ain't even.
Ain't no way he said that shit. Ain't no way he said that. Damn. That's funny though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Let me know how y'all
Oh,
feel in
man,
the
what he
comments,
said
bro.
what?
Funny ass, good ass video.
Fuck it.
Make sure you like the video, sub up, comment up. Let me know how y'all feel for real. And binge the rest of the videos on the channel, man. I dropped another banger today.
Much
and pull up
love,
to the
much
More
love.
Astro Dior channel where you're gonna get more reactions, different kind. Pull up to the Astro Dior channel where you're gonna get my main content that got me to even be able to do reactions successfully. And pull up to the Astro Dior archives. Those are the vlogs and the yaps.
Yeah.
So I'm talking motivation.
Shit.
I'm taking y'all through my
Teamwork
life
make
and
the
we living
dream
and
work,
doing
bro.
our
I'm
thing.
learning
So
a lot
that
from
being
New
said,
York.
man, love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
I
And
learned from a lot of
ADD
these niggas,
lad.
man. I'm trying to apply it to y'all. Much love, bro. Till next time. Y'all like the video. Y'all subscribe, man. Y'all, let's get this channel up, bro. Let's get this channel up, man. It's levels, I know. So I'm gonna play my part too. And this is one of them. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Show love in the